Hello everyone and welcome for another video of Love and Wargames. In this video we will do something we don't usually do. We're going to make a tournament review and of Conquest. Conquest is a game that I had never played before this tournament. We had received some boxes from the Parabellum, which is thanks again for sending us some stuff. They are sending us more and more, so expect to see more Conquest on the channel soon. And this is really the first time that I play the game. I had seen some battle reports and stuff, so I knew how it was played, but I never got to push the miniatures around. And what you will see here are the first 3 games that I ever played. You will see the atmosphere. We played in the Majestic, which is the shop where we usually make our battle reports for Dystopian Wars. The tournament was organized by Hyacinthe, which is also the guy that paints my future Dweghom army on Conquest, so thanks to him for organizing that, and it was very fun event. We will have a look a little bit at the tables. I will showcase like my list, how it went against each player. But the one thing that I want to say in advance is that it's going to be a short video because I didn't record that much. I was still learning the game, and there was only 90 minutes per game, which for 1500 points is quite short. I don't think we ever went beyond the turn 6, which is fine, but you will see a little bit how it went, my feedback on each of them. About my list, I will show them to you in detail, but basically I used all the boxes I had. I had one of each I tried to have, and I just brought everything, and it made a 1500 points list, basically. So it was really fun. And then, of course, don't expect some competitive play there, but expect to see like some people having fun. Let me know what you think of this format, and do expect quite soon-ish on the channel, during the month of June, should be released, for our first battle reports of Conquest, and the first ones should be about First Blood, because well, First Blood requires less miniatures and it takes some time and money to get them painted. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we will meet again at the end of this tournament to see what I thought of it. And we will take a little second to see the list that I'm coming with for this tournament. So they are Dweghoms, so kind of dwarves, even like, yeah, let's say they are dwarves. And I took a little bit of everything, as you can see. There is 3 characters, one of them being the Old Rare with a combat retinue, with some old thanes around, as we can see. Behind them we can see some flame berserks, very like fast and aggressive early game unit. I also have some Inferno Automatas way in the back. I have some Dragon Slayers. I'm gonna move later to show the Dragon Slayer there. Some Hold Warriors, some Fireforged with a Tempered Sorcerer with a Magic Retinue, as well as some, they look like Wardens, but my painter built them as Wardens, even though I wanted Initiates. It's okay, I'll get some Initiates later, but I play them as Initiates. And there is this little Herald of Magma that I proxy as Ardent Kerawa. We'll take a little closer look. So, as I said, I really wanted to try a little bit of everything, so no regiment of more than the minimum base size of 3 stands. And yeah, I just, as I record this video, this part of the video, I just played my first game against Spires, and they are actually quite good, actually. Like, I lost through the points because the guy was much better player than I am, of course, but they did hold their own. And as you can see, it's very much a work in progress still, like all of those, but we can already guess the color scheme that they're gonna have. Blue flames, white armor, gold details, and purple like clothing and cloth. And I think it's gonna look great once it is finished. So this is the list, and now let's go for the matches. And here we are for the tournament. As I said, I didn't start filming for the first game yet because I'm still learning the game. And here are the Dweghoms that I have. They are still very much a work in progress. And we are just finished turn 2. I'm playing against a very naughty spy list. And, well, I will not go too much in details. I got slaughtered here, I got slaughtered there, and I just barely managed to use a spell to unbreak these little guys in order to contest the objective. So we finished turn 2. There is a little Old Dominion versus Dweghom battle out there, and it's not going that good for me, but it's very fun and very, like, I'm learning a lot from this. let's meet a little bit later in the game. And we are actually going to finish at the beginning of the 5th turn because we took a lot of time to explain the rules, like because I'm still a noob and stuff. I'm quite happy. I did obliterate a Spire Abomination that was right in the middle with my Fireforge. It was quite fun. Here, well, as you can see, there were some survivors of the Flame Berserks that were brave, did 1 point of damage, but then I had Dragon Slayers that could impact this. I finally wiped out the flying things like sticks, Strix, something like this, with the Old Thanes and the Hold Ray, and this would have been nice to see, and some Hold Warriors to hold the centers. And yeah, it was quite fun first game. Again, sorry we didn't film as much. It was very interesting to learn like how it's played, like, and yeah. Let's go for the second turn, and hopefully I will be able to film a little bit more to share this with you. And on this table, the Dweghoms won, so at least some dwarves managed to do something. Okay, second game of the tournament. I am playing against an old Dominion player with a lot of infantry troops and this big pack of Moroi. We just started. This is the end of the second turn. I did 1 health point on the Moroi thanks to my charge, and we will come back later in the game to see how it is going. We are now in turn 5, and as you can see, nothing much happened. Even the Fireforge went back a little bit. We are playing quite conservatively and redeploying and moving, etc. In this scenario, I don't gain point for this and he doesn't gain point for this. We need to get the objective far away in the open zone, and here there is a little war of attrition that I'm actually losing. So it's interesting, but not much is happening, and my initiates are being attacked. I have not been very lucky this game, like at all. I'm good at making 6s, as we've seen in Dystopian Wars. I'm trying to save my little guys here, my initiates, and I need 4 or less. Ah bah, I need to film to have a luck. Okay, we'll go back and later in the game. Okay, we finish the game at the end of turn 6 because it's a short tournament. We have 90 minutes per game. It was quite interesting though. In the end, like the situation was unlocked because we were always moving, etc., not knowing who could do what. I ended up charging the Moroi with my Hold Thanes. They did a lot of damage breaking the regiment. My Fireforged broke this regiment of Praetorian with their firepower. And finally, my Dragon Slayers charged the Bone Golems, slaughtering them, though we didn't remove the models yet, like it was the last action of the game. And here I was starting to win, actually, this war of attrition with the Hold Warriors pushing as well. So we end up 9-3 for him, so Old Dominion is winning. Though there is a chance that maybe the Dweghoms would have won if we had time to go to the 10th turn. Because yeah, they were taking a lot of damage. It was really interesting again, and I really enjoy playing this game. We are playing the third game against some old Dominion. We are in turn 4 actually already. We are playing in the length, so it takes a while. He's slow, I'm slow. We are barely just getting like engaged. Right now these guys are shooting him. And yeah, we are just running and running and running. My automatas gain some time, and that is going to be it with them for now. We are starting the 5th turn, and finally things are happening. I made a charge after a move to click those guys, so they take Aura of Death and they cannot charge me, which is what I wanted to avoid. This guy is not very happy, he will probably die very soon. And we are trying to push up. We are very slow as dwarves, so it takes a while. And let's see later how it goes for us. Alright, the game is finished. We try to play fast, like 1 hour and a half for a game. Each game is very short, so we finish at the end of turn 6 again, even though we tried. There was a quite cool fight right here in the middle. My old Ref made a duel with the enemy Strategos, and he didn't kill the Strategos, but almost, and losing only 1 wound, so it was a good duel for the Dweghoms. I got some units in the back that did almost nothing. I did a quite cool flame wall with this guy on the pack of legionaries, writing out 2 stands outright. So I'm shooting here. I didn't shoot on this guy because I'm just trying this tournament. I'm not playing competitive. I just wanted to see how the Fireforge would fare against these guys. Spoilers, not so good. And I have these warriors there that they just ran all the game from there, and did nothing from the whole game because they were too slow. That is a bit sad, but such is the life. In the end, it was very fun. I think here we have some Nords and some Dweghoms again. And it's going to be the end of the tournament. We will go now for the debriefing. Alright, this was the tournament. As you've seen, I lost all 3 games, but it was very fun. I really learned a lot, and on all 3 games, we stopped at the point of the game when I was starting to win. This was especially apparent for the second game against the old Dominion, where like a couple more turns and you would be wiped out. But also for the Spire, I was starting to kick him good, and for the second old Dominion player, I also was starting to gain back the advantage. So the Dweghoms do seem like a faction that favor like defensive play and taking your time, but once you're there, it's very efficient. Overall, I loved the game. Like, wow, like I really enjoyed everything, like the system of cards, the system of reinforcements coming like little by little. Just this, I am not a player from Battle, Warhammer Battle back then. It was my first regimental game, and I loved this feeling of playing this huge battle. The miniatures are quite large, so you don't need that many to make this big feeling of like this huge impact, and the system of reinforcements really make you feel like anyway there is a larger battle going on in the background, which is something that I really enjoy. I'm also looking forward to try First Blood for the first time for the next battle report as well. But basically, Conquest will probably become one of the big games of the channel. Of course, I'm gonna still focus mostly on dystopian wars, but do expect to see a little bit more and more battle reports and what to build and stuff like this from Conquest as I gain more experience with the game and as I get more miniatures painted. Overall, great experience for this tournament. I really fell in love with this game, something I did not feel since Dystopian Wars actually, and I'm quite happy there are already quite a few channels that cover Conquest, but I will probably be one of them. We have a little gaming community in Paris, a few players, so it will be relatively easy to find people to record battle reports. And I'm really excited to see my Dweghom army that you've seen work in progress here. I'm really excited to see what they will look like in the end. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the format. Do you like the tournament review format? I'm sorry again that it was very short, but if you did like it, let me know. I will try to record a little bit more next time. I will of course make normal battle reports. Just let me know if you are interested in seeing the tournaments, where I go and how it feels and the atmosphere and the games, etc. If not, I will try to reduce. And if you like, I will try to keep recording every tournament that I go to. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and until the next video, remember to keep spreading the love all around. Bye!